ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those who do not feel represented by an oppressive gender binary. I'm sorry if that got rubby there. I had my headphones half off so I could hear what was happening in the room around me, and I feel I might have bumped my mic. I apologize. We're going to continue. Hi, I'm Kristie. We are going to start off the night with Jalopy. So, here's the thing. Maybe you've tuned in here on a Friday because you wanted to watch Katie play adventure games. She doesn't feel up to that right now. She needs some food in her. She's cooking currently, and I don't think she wants to start on a long experience thereafter. So I'm gonna play Jalopy for a little while. I'm very excited about it. It just came out of early access. It's got its 1.0 release, so we're gonna see what's new, what's not, and have a little bit of fun. And after that, we're gonna drop the stream for a minute, and then we'll come back with Katie, and we're gonna play some Smash Brothers, some Smash Brothers 4 for the Wii U. And I'm gonna use my bayonet, and I'm gonna wreck her up. Don't tell her I told her she was gonna wreck her up. She's in another room. She can't hear me. Bomb a heck her up. Let's get into the game. We almost have that right. That goes down. That goes up. Yeah, wonderful. So we are, let me turn the audio up, gonna be playing a little bit of Jalopy. Like I said, it wasn't, I didn't talk about the music. It's Das Racist. It's Michael Jackson by Das Racist. I've played it before. It's a great song. What do you want out of me? I only got so much. So this is the car I did have. It's very nice. You can see some orange parts in there. Orange parts are good parts. But we're gonna wreck all of that. And we're just gonna start a whole new game. Let's do the tutorial. Just for the... She has 7 what? I'm being told that I have 7 things. I have 7 what? I don't know what's being said here. I'm confused and afraid. Ah, Uncle! I'm trying. Oh, wake finally. Stay in bed any longer and the day will make fools of us both. Come now, I've something important to show you. Come, he's just outside. I agree, the day is a jerk. So here's our titular Jalopy. This here is Latvia 601 Deluxe. Something of an engineering legend in GDR. 0 to 60 kilometers per hour in 22.5 seconds. A top speed of 100 kilometers per hour, all at the economical rate of 9 kilometers per liter. That is, if we can get her running. Not to worry, I've seen everything ready. We just need to build her an engine, slap on some wheels, fit the passenger side door, and give her a bit of a clean. So let's get started. Fit the replacement door. It's over on the top of that scrap pile behind you. If you squint, you'll be able to see it. Yep. That's not the same color. Is that a problem? I mean... Also, it kind of looks shitty and dented. I mean, I get that we're salvaging parts right now. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be picky. There's plenty of people here in 1980s Eastern Bloc that don't have cars at all. We should be very fortunate. Now let's fit the engine. If you open the driver's side door, you'll see a black latch. Yes, Uncle, yes, I see the black latch. I heard you the first time. Blue latch. Now open the bonnet and I can walk you through this. So as you can see, she needs an engine. I've got a load of stock parts out in the garage. Go collect one, and I'll walk you through what it does. Oh, this mystically opened all on its own. Wonderful. We can carry 3 things at once. Did I pick up the engine block first? Yeah, it looks like. That's the battery, which provides electrical charge for your Laokia. The battery allows you to use lights, radio, car ignition, this kind of thing. Your Laokia won't start. The first place to check is your battery. Go ahead, drop it into the engine. There we go. That's the engine block you got there, the core of your Laokia setup. The engine block defines core performance. We're just gonna blow through this just a little bit. Here is engine block. Engine block makes cargo. Here is the air filter. You don't need an air filter, but we got one. Why not? And grab some more stuff, head in. You have fuel tank. Put fuels in there and it makes the car go. It's like your car's stomach. A carburetor controls fuel consumption of the car, which in turn controls how many kilometers per liter you get out of Lakia. Here's the water tank. It helps your windscreen keep clean. I mean, if there's water in it. If there's no water in it, there's only so much I can do for you. This is ignition coil. Has sparks in it to light the gasoline on fire, so that the car goes. Wonderful. Yeah, I heard you. I'm getting it. So these are the three fluids we need for our car. Fuel and water for the windscreen wiper. And oil. Excuse me, and oil to lubricate the engine, which you have to mix the oil with the gasoline. Just pour some water in here. Wonderful. I'm not done with it, but okay, sure. Alright. Now we're gonna grab a jack and a couple tires. Put the jack under the car, turn the thing to get the car up. And it's got a tire iron attached to it. And we turn the wrench. Yeah. This came out on early access at about the same time as my summer car, which kind of wrecked this game, unfortunately. People saw them as competing things. They're quite different games. But the mechanical ling, which I'm going to go ahead and say is a word, is very much simpler in this. It's not about having to control your car so much. It's about the road trip. You know, the real jalopy or the uncles that we made along the way. Just put that in the back in case we need it later. I'm gonna take this 2-stroke oil because you were like, oh, you only need some in there. And I'm like, no, I've played this game a little bit before. I need more than this. I get that you're trying to move as fast as possible too, but... Right, hang on, I'm closing the door. Right, here's the, Oh, well, that's cool. We'll deal with that later. I dropped it. Thank you. Next we need the map. Map's in the car door. Nope, you're handing it to me. So here is where roguelike starts to come in. We're allowed a choice of 3 routes. We can see how long it's going to take. We can see the weather that it's going to be on each individual route, and we can see on the side here, this one has a gas station on the way. So does this one. This one has a question mark, which usually means a, excuse me just one second. Which usually means a junkyard or something. And I think we're going to take that just to see what happens. Oh, right, also it's raining. Right, also it's raining. You can turn the pages and have a look at the things. And we take the keys, plop them in, disengage the handbrake, and we go off. Just WASD controls. You want me to get the wipers on? Opa. And we're on our way to Dresden. You'll be traveling autobahns for this first part. This should give you a chance to get to grips with Alekia. Alright, awesome. Let's get some music on. So Jalopy is a very chilled game, which I like a god-awful lot. I've had it through early access for the last, like, 4 months, or not 4 months, it's been over a year. Because I remember I was playing it all the time when I was still unemployed. It's been more like a year and a half, I guess. I think I just rubbed the mic, I'm sorry. And I've played this game on stream before, too, on, oh, what was it? It was some day when some big thing happened, and I was like, in case you don't want to do that thing, come watch me play Jalopy. And apparently people wanted to watch the big thing. Just going on a nice car trip with our Uncle Lufty on our way to Istanbul through various stops as we move along the highways and byways of 1980s, you know, kind of Eastern Bloc of Europe. Right, not to be confused with Constantinople. Istanbul was Constantinople, but now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. It's been a long time gone until it was Constantinople, but now it's Turkish Delight on a moonlit night. It's been such a long time since I traveled outside of East Berlin. Even longer since leaving East Germany. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. I'm sorry, did you think I wasn't going to take the opportunity to quote a They Might Be Giants song? You must not know me very well. Hi, I'm Kristie. We're playing Jalopy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to start the stream over. That's, I pride myself on being dumb and meta, but it's only useful up to a certain point. This rain's really making me slip around. You're new to the road, so I'll bring you... I don't know how to do a Turkish accent, which is what Uncle Lufty presumably has. So maybe I shouldn't be trying to do an accent at all. Yes, that's correct. I'm just gonna read it straight in my normal voice. Also, it means I don't have to do a goddamn voice and throw my throat out like I almost did with Mercenary Kings. You're new to the road, so I'll bring you up to speed on how this works. Travelers can only call themselves such if they remain in motion. To achieve this, we must learn to live off the fruits the road presents us. I'm kind of hoping we can find some road fruit soon. It's usually sooner rather than later, but we've been kind of sparse on this trip. I guess it's the first leg. The fruits of the road come to us in many forms, An abandoned car could provide us with much-needed replacement tires, or perhaps a crate at the side of the road will allow us to trade for fuel. Whatever we need, she will provide. We just need faith. Are road fruits like street pizza? I'm gonna say yes, in that you pick them up off of the ground, and maybe it's not the best idea. It may or may not actually be illegal. We'll figure it out. How about this music, eh? There's like 2.5 hours, I want to say, of this radio station. It changes. Oh, speaking of an abandoned car. And crates. Hey, we got both of the fruits of the road right here. We're just gonna pull over to the side, out of people's way. Sort of. Pull the e-brake and turn the car off so we save gas. And see what's out here. Pop the hood of you. What do you got in here? Oh, you have a big water tank. And a 4 out of 4 tube carburetor. This is a very nice carburetor. We are absolutely taking that. And, ooh, there's a crate back here. And some tires. This was a... Just go around! Go... just go around the car. You... Oh, Jesus Christ. You... Really? My dude. This is what you're doing? Hey, Christ. Fine. Fine. Look, I'm dropping this shit on the ground so that I can... Oh, sorry. Oops. Sorry. So I can get in the car. There. I closed my door for a second. Son of a bitch. I need to get the hood open anyway. It's better than knocking my door off? Like, I guess. I just had to replace a car door, so... Maybe this is better. We're just going to take the stock carburetor and throw it in the sea. 'Cause fuck that. We got a Kong now. And we got a crate. How many hands do you have? I have 2 hands, presumably, but I can hold 3 items in them. You know, 1 in each hand, and then I bring them together for the arm. We did find some medicine on the road, which is good. Medicine usually sells pretty well. We can see down there it's selling for 8.6 units of currency. Like, this is set in a time well before the euro happened, but there's kind of, I suppose for simplicity's sake, which makes sense. Ooh, golly, there's a crowbar in here. Ah, what a wonderful Christmas. You need a crowbar, because you have boxes like this sometimes with a clever little lock on them. They're not so clever when you have a crowbar. And there's just spools of yarn in here. They sell for 20 cents. Street medicine is usually not good for you. It's good medicine, though. This is good medicine. It fell off the back of a truck. Let's grab... Can I put this stuff in the back of the car? Do I have that space? I do, but then I can't take the crowbar with me, and the crowbar is actually super more useful than trying to sell an old carburetor. I can make money with a crowbar. Why not put the crowbar in the back seat? Because you can't put anything in the back seat. The back seat's got our, like, sleeping rolls and stuff in it already. I agree, I should be able to just throw a crowbar in the back seat also. You might notice some smoking. Don't worry about it. It's completely fine. This is usual. That's because I just installed a broken windshield wiper fluid container. The thing about it is the windshield wiper fluid containers don't, like, break down unless you're in a collision. So it doesn't particularly matter that it's at 2 of 4 durability, but the car seems to care. It's just gonna smoke like that. But trust me, it's fine. Are you noticing the changes in scenery? We're entering what is known locally as the Black Triangle. I guess that's because of all of the... no, I was busy looking at the stuff on the side of the road. I guess it's because of all the coal. There's a lot of, like, coal burning places around. It's kind of like the green emerald in California, only with more coal. One of those is a dying industry, and the other one sells weed. The Bermuda coal place. Yes, exactly. It's the Bermuda coal place. Coal enters this triangle, and it never again comes back out. It's upsetting to see all the pollution here caused by industrialization. It wasn't this way when I first passed through the region. Aw. That's a sad story, Uncle. I was going to turn the radio back on. Oh, and now we have a Schrottplatz in 100 miles. Meters, I guess. It looks like we can get to a scrapyard if we turn off here. We might be able to find some useful parts for the Lakia, if we can figure out how to get past the locked gates. Oh, I don't know why I bothered to do this, actually. Like, I came up here thinking, ooh, I'm gonna get in, but I actually don't think I have anything necessary to break into a scrapyard. I'll show it to you anyway. If I bring you food, are you gonna be able to eat it, or should I leave it warming on the stove for a bit until you've done this run? I think that's probably better, leaving it warming for a little bit. I could just take some, time while we're driving around to not speak and instead film my face, but I don't think I could do that and also manipulate the car. Thank you, though. We just got a bunch of cigarettes, which absolutely has made this trip worthwhile. I'm going to show you the scrapyard. I kind of thought we'd have a little more time. We're going to turn the lights on. It's starting to get dark. We don't really need them. This is a very well-lit... it's the Autobahn, right? It's a very well-lit highway. Because people are going a million miles an hour down it, and otherwise you just kind of get more crashes than you want. But we're going to go all the way down to Dresden, and I'm going to show you what the town's like, and then we're going to take the stream down for a little bit, and then we're going to eat. Shouldn't take more than 15 minutes, and then come back with some Smash Bros. That'll be fun for everyone. I should hope this is fun for everyone. I really like Jalopy. I wish this game had gotten... like I said, it came out with... oh, I missed the scrapyard. I think I just kind of turned around. Oh, nope, here it is. So, here we have a scrapyard. Let's turn off the car. Save it a little bit of gas. And this is the mechanism for getting into the scrapyard. We pull the lever doesn't work, so we need to figure out what's broken. And it's the engine, which has 0 durability. There's enough fuel, the battery has charged, the carburetor works, it's just the engine's broke. Now, we can replace this with the engine out of our car, The problem with that is that putting any of your car parts in here breaks it. So we're actually not going to do that. As much as I really want to get in there, because there's probably some choice stuff hanging out in the back of there, but we can't really risk it. I don't want to tank this run. So we're just going to start the car back up and get back on our road. Get back on the road. This is actually really hard to back up. Right, Uncle, we're going to go off-road for a second. Don't worry about it. I'm just turning us around. Here we go. Ah, just like a dream. So I said we were going to talk a little bit about what's been added and what's been taken away. I think they've got a lot more, check out Uncle's jacket, by the way. It's probably I have a lot of things I like about this game, but Uncle's jacket's really dope. It's just a hole into some sort of plaid dimension. But he's gotten a few more voice lines, I think. Hey Riz, how you doing? Enzo wasn't such a piece of shit, I would've made a sweet joke right there, but Enzo sucks, so fuck that joke. Yeah, that's real disappointing, right? I'm glad you showed up. We're on our way to Dresden from Berlin. Circa about 1986. Nope, that's not the one. Wrong side. Don't worry about it. Totally legal. Absolutely the way that laws work. Let's get the radio back on. I don't think we have too much further to go. Well, you're really slipping and sliding. I also miss having the illusion that Enzo wasn't awful, but And gosh darn it. I'm trying to be careful, Uncle. It's very rainy. Be on the lookout for blocky cops. The thing about the cops is that they are apparently omnipresent. Once I get to... So, the kind of gameplay loop of the game is you go along the road, find some stuff, sell some stuff, and then once you get to town, you have to pass through a border checkpoint. Look, we're almost there. But if you do any crimes over the course of your game, then the people at the border checkpoint will be sure to let you know, and you'll have to pay a fee or have to go back home. Ah, here's Dresden, just in the distance. Head for the motel. We'll get some rest and cross into CFSR tomorrow. Which I believe stands for Czech and Slovakia Federated Republic. As opposed to simply being Czechoslovakia like it is now. Bust through the fence? I can't bust through the fence, as much as I might like to. Oh, now it's the Czech Republic and Slovakia. So they got yet further apart. Cool. Which way am I trying to go? There's the motel. But I kind of don't want to go to the motel. I want to sell some stuff. There's the Lakia dealership. We'll go there momentarily. No, Uncle, I realize we're passing by the motel. I'm trying to find the gas station because our car is smoking and I need to fix that. You do wish this game had more crimes? Like, me too, but I bashed that one dude's car for like a minute. And you can see the checkpoint out there. They're absolutely not going to be happy about me bashing that dude's car for a minute. Must have missed that while you were cooking. No, you were here. Remember that dude, like, stopped? I pulled over to the side and that dude pointedly stopped. I'm just gonna close that, pop open the hood. And I think we parked a little too far. Oh yeah, this is all trash. You can see the durability of each part down there at the bottom right of the notepad. There's 3 of 3, our battery's 3 of 3. Air filter's down to 1. I think so is our engine block. Yeah, we need some stuff. Fortunately, we found all these road cigarettes. So we're just gonna sell a few packs of man-hung right here. No, I'm not lost. I understand how commerce works. I understand we were just like a Soviet Federation, but capitalism came by very quickly. Oh, they don't even fucking have any... Oh no, there are no repair kits in there. Oh, that's awful. So we're just gonna sell all this off real quick and then spend the night at the motel. You love that this... Is that what manhung means? It means warning? In presumably German? Huh. Oh, fancy that. I'm excited to know that. I'm also really up for the fact that it's just called warning. Oh, can I sell this water tank I don't want? Have a better water tank. Would you like my used water tank? It's basically a bottle. You like bottles? You liked a bottle for $1. That's fine. That's $1 I didn't have before. And, excuse me, Uncle, I left my wallet in the side there. There we are. And now we have $177. That's, units, currency. Soviet stamps. Brusque marks. I'm sure there's one more. And we're just gonna... Oh, right, e-brake. We're just gonna pull right back out. Slow and steady. Wins a race. Yeah, I like the Lakia truck. It's, after... I've played this game rather a lot. I could check how much on Steam, but it's probably not useful. Well over 30 hours. And you really get to, like, have a feel for your Lakia. Lakia is a good truck, Bront. The other thing that I should mention is that you can see your individual... What's this way? Oh, no, here it is, motel. You can see your... I'll show you when we get out, actually. Yes, let's check in. I need to shut the wipers and thing off. Wonderful. I didn't mean to pop the hood. I need to go around and fix that. The Lakia, it's named after the first Doge in space. Oh, it probably is, right? Over here, I'm just going to reclose that, we have RG7763. This is an actual plate from the time period in the Soviet Republic, and that's something you can go look up. You can look up the history of your particular Lakia. Like for real, the Soviet Union kept a lot of records. It's $20 for the room. You'll be staying in room 2A on this first floor. Or on the second floor, I guess, because it's 2A. Laika, not Lakia. Like a potato pancake. There we go. There's still some time for you to see the town. I've seen the town, Uncle. You could visit the market to trade. Uncle, we just did that. Or upgrade the car at the Lakia dealership. Just use the bed when you're done for the day, and we can get some sleep. Anyway, I am exhausted. Time for bed. In all your clothes. What's in here? Werter Genose Lufty, in response to your request for the acquisition of one Laika 601 motor vehicle for the purposes of transportation of personal property to be returned to their country of origin, placed on the date of 12/02/1986, we can now inform you that we were unable to approve or support this request on the grounds that government vehicles are not to be used in the transportation of private property, especially to countries outside fraternal socialist observation. Furthermore, we are compelled to remind you that all communications with countries outside state sphere of influence are thoroughly monitored, and as such, we must ask all comrades exercise constant vigilance with regards to any delicate information they may find themselves in possess of. Mitsoslesen in Grub. I'll call you Milky. Oh, gosh darn it, that's not what I wanted. Because they've been day clothes, though you don't wear much most days. And how? So we can go to sleep here and start our trek through CFSR tomorrow. We're not going to do that, because food's ready. So I'm going to take the stream down for just a little bit. And going to eat some food. It should take about 15 minutes. And then we're going to come back with Katie and some Super Smash Bros. 4? That's correct, right? I've been saying 4. It is 4. Oh, right, Super Smash Bros. 4 Wii U. I'm Bayonetta. I'm going to hack her up. And that's going to be super neat. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Or you can go somewhere else, but please come back. We enjoy having you.